Hello, it's Jane from GC Gel Productions, and I'm here today at the Lichfield Garrick to interview the cast members for Educating Rita. Now, Educating Rita is an award-winning show by Willy and it runs at the Lichfield Garrick until Saturday the 22nd of June. It was first commissioned by the RSC and was first performed in June 1980, which is 3 months before I was born. Let's go and interview them, shall we?
Hello, my name is Tom Roberts and I'm playing Frank in Educating Rita at the Lichfield Garrick.
Hi, my name's Tapele Dorgu and I'm playing Rita in Educating Rita at the Lichfield Garrick.
Thank you for agreeing to be interviewed by myself today. I'd just like to say well done on the 5-star reviews. And for the people out there who don't know what the show's about, I know there aren't that many people out there who don't know, but for the 1 or 2 that there are, can you just tell me a little bit about the show?
Shall I?
Go on.
Okay. Well, most people know the film. It's a lovely piece. It's a journey of self-discovery, really, about a young girl called Rita who wants to better herself. She's a hairdresser from Liverpool. She comes to enrol on an open university course, and she is full of energy and wanting to just explore life. And her tutor is quite a jaded character who doesn't really want to take anybody on, but he finds himself kind of embroiled in her as well. So there's a kind of both educating each other thing going on, and it's but it's funny. It sounds quite worthy, but it's really funny and heartwarming as well, I think.
Said a moment ago that it's based in Liverpool. As I can tell by your accents, neither of you are from Liverpool. How did you grasp the Liverpudlian accent?
Well, I'm from Preston, which isn't too far from Liverpool, and I've kind of done accents a lot of my life, really, as a kid. I was also in a series of Mersey Beat, which is a Liverpool-based police drama. So I was a Scouser in that. My in-laws are Scousers, and some of my family are. So it's not really, it wasn't new to me, but there are, like we were saying the other day, there are a couple of words and a few things that you have to really concentrate on, and I had to really think about how to say them and things.
Do you find that you listen to tapes or?
Not for the Scouse accent, not for me personally. I haven't really. It's just been what I've naturally always done over the years, and there was only a couple of words that I asked particular Scousers about. I said, "Do you say this or this?" But yeah, no, it wasn't too bad.
And I think as actors as well, we have to have as many weapons in your armour as much as you can. And I think you should really look at accents and ways of talking, and because it's so competitive, as you know, the more you can have, the more you can do, the better, really.
Do you think it's better in a studio rather than a main stage?
I think so. Because it's set in this one room, so you feel like you're in the room. You feel like you're peering through the window into these conversations, and because they are quite intimate conversations, sometimes they're quite kind of lengthy or quite dramatic. It's nice as an actress not to have to be kind of completely shouting everything, saying "I'm really sad today." It's you're able to kind of to stay within yourself and keep it real, if you like, and it's great.
And the audience get more of a feeling for it as well, don't
Definitely.
they? As if they're part of it.
Yeah, and they see your facial expressions. They can see the chemistry between the two characters as well. I think it's really a lovely space.
And how long was the rehearsal process for this show?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
We had a 2-week rehearsal, and then we had a week production week, and we opened on the final day of the production. So really 2 weeks.
So did you have the script beforehand and learnt it and then came in?
2 months.
Yeah, I don't think either of us could have
No,
learnt it
you
in
can't.
rehearsal.
You can't. Yeah, you've got to learn it beforehand, and then you're kind of just blocking and doing the technical fine, tuning on the rehearsal weeks.
How do you both learn your lines? Because they are quite big parts. Do you do different things? Do you listen to them, just repetitive, or?
I think people have got different ways. I mean,
Yeah.
I have to take time to do it. I started back in January, probably just looking at 2 or 3 pages at a time and going through and repeating. And it's important to run your lines with friends, or or the dog or your mother or whoever. Just keep saying it. Some people I know, record the other lines and then leave a gap. So you're doing the lines in between, but there are different ways.
I think it is just time. I really panicked because I'd learn a scene in a day or 2 scenes. I'd be really chuffed with myself, and I'd be like, yeah, I know those. I'd move on, and then I'd know those, and move on, and that will take a matter of weeks, and then I'd go back to the beginning, and it would all gone, and I was like, I've just wasted all that time, it's not gone in. But then I did it again, and then I did it again, and I did it again. And the more you read it, it is just a case of just keep on reading it. Just keep on reading it and doing it.
And even now, we're looking at lines, I'm sure, every day, just to keep it there, keep it on top of you.
And do the nerves kick in at the beginning of each show still for you?
Yeah.
Less. Because I think initially when you're rehearsing in a room, the thought of it being full of all these people staring at you like this, that kind of thought made me feel, oh my God, it's going to be quite intimidating, and they're going to look at me and I'm going to forget what I'm doing, I'm going to go blank. But actually, when they're in the room, you know, you take a breath and you actually go, oh, I really like this, and you become involved in telling the story, and you're really anxious to just tell the story and produce it. And when you're proud of something and you're really pleased of something that you're part of, you want to show it off in a way. So there's not nerves, that horrendous nerves that you get, not for me anyway, but yeah, it's a nice experience. And you remember why you like doing it. It's weird, it's kind of like a pleasure pain thing.
Right, and could you both tell our audiences online why they should come and see this 5-star show?
Because we're in it.
Yeah, because we're in it, of course, and it's just a really good show. It's full of fantastic writing. You know, they can bathe themselves in wonderful words and great scenes and great comedy. And he's an established writer. This guy's written Blood Brothers, Our Day Out. You know, some great stories that people know. And if people are intrigued because they've seen the film, come along, because the comments I've had are that preferred it to the film because we understood what was going on more. So that there is that if you want to do that, or just for a night or a day out, come and have a look at some good theatre. Really.
Yeah, it would appeal to a lot of people, first-time theatre goers, or, you know, well-seasoned theatre goers, or those that hated school, or those that got MAs and degrees coming out of their ears. It's something for everybody, and it's really funny and heartwarming, I think.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much for your time, and good luck with tonight's show, or should I say break a leg.